Hello Forex traders, hope you guys are doing well. It's been a good weekend, relaxing weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend as well. I've just finished a video updating you on the how to trade the odd ones out, so have a look at that. We did some analysis on that. We had the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Brent, and the gold. So have a look at that video. This video will be focusing on the update of the Forex or cross currencies that we were looking at last week. See what they did, what we were, or what is the outcome of the patterns we were looking at, and to see what potential trades we could have taken, and also a bit of an update on what we could look for this week as well. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. We'll dive straight into it and show you guys what we were looking at and what we're looking at now. So you can see this is the Aussie Swiss franc. This is the hourly bar chart. So if you can remember, have a look at the previous video I did release. It was called Prepare Your Charts for September. So have a look at that. So if you guys did watch it, we were looking at this. You guys will remember we were looking at this channel. We were around about this area over here, waiting for that for this candle to close for this breakout. You can see, and we were also keeping in mind this low for a potential double bottom. You can see it has broken out of that channel. Did end up closing it. So if you did manage your risk, that was a good entry as well. And you can see it did sort of retest that double bottom, giving us a false break to the or false bounce to the top, but we had this pattern to sort of support our theory in a downtrend. So you can see it did come down, retested that channel we had, confirming this is a strong channel. You can see over here, retested it a couple of times, and then also tested again here, this bottom, and then eventually broke through. So we had one, maybe if you do use this as an entry as well, 1, 2, and a third entry as well for the Aussie Swiss franc. So you can see it is still continuing this downtrend. So this was a very nice entry we had for the move to the downside. You can see right now, to update you guys, we are looking at, this is a 30-minute bar chart, will be a bit better for you guys. You can see we are sort of looking at this break we had of this previous low, and now we are having a retest. So we'll have a look at this. This could be a shorter time frame potential move to the downside. So just keep an eye on that. Obviously, you can see it is a very strong downtrending chart. So this is a good area for possible moves to the further to the downside. If it does come past, we could look for a possible head and shoulders, using this as your left shoulder, your head, and then your neckline. So we could look for a move here, forming our head and shoulders and moving to the upside, keeping in mind this area we had over here, which will now turn to a resistance area. We had it as a support, we broke through, and we could look for a possible resistance area for another possible move to the downside, or again forming a bigger head and shoulders with this as your left shoulder, the neckline, and then obviously coming down to your neckline and your right shoulder as well, completing that. So that is the Aussie Swiss franc we're looking at. The next one will be the Aussie Japanese yen. So you can see we had this as a sort of also as a channel as well. If you guys can remember, like I said, the channel has been working out very well for myself and everyone here on the trading floor, and also for a lot of clients have said the channels have been a very nice chart for them. So hopefully they do continue. If they don't, we will look for other different sort of patterns in the market. So you can see we were looking at this channel. You can see it did break through, gave us a nice entry to the downside, also breaking a double bottom or a sort of a consolidating area. This was a bit of a messy double bottom over here, but you can see the channel did offer us a good indication of a possible nice down move, and which we had. We had the break of a channel on the hourly bar chart, and you can see a bit of a retrace here and continued on to the downside. So we do have similar as the Aussie Swiss franc. We do have this area of resistance to support, support to resistance, nice big break, and now we're having a retest. So we'll see what happens. If it does bounce to the downside, we could look for further moves in the direction of the trend as it is on the Aussie Swiss franc. You can see this is also a nice downward moving chart. We had a bit of a sideways consolidation in this area over here, so you can see that was a bit of a messy period, but you can see it has continued that downtrend. This just offering as a previous or as a retracement. The next one will be the Aussie Kiwi dollar. So we'll see what happens to that one. So you can see this is a daily time frame. You can see it is still moving on in this channel that we had to the upside, and then again on the weekly we have sort of this triangle also offering it on the monthly as well. So we can look for continuation in this triangle pattern until we get a nice breakout. We could look for potential longer time frame trades keeping in mind this was a very sideways moving chart. So we will, keep a close eye on it. But for now, the daily time frame is giving us a nice moving inside of these channels, so we could even extend this a bit further. And we could look for continuation, even offering, trades on the smaller time frames like the 4-hour or the hourly chart, possible double bottom we had over here. Also, we can also look at this is a nice sort of pendant we had, waiting for a possible break to the upside, so we can, confirming that strong channel as well. So that is it for the Aussie Kiwi dollar. So the next one we're looking at is the Euro Swiss franc. So all these currencies we're looking at is a continuation from last week. Like I said, you can see the Euro Swiss franc, we had a nice channel again, a big break, also a break of this double bottom as well, offering. So first we'll go back to the hourly time frame. We can see we had this channel we were looking at. We were around about this area over here, and you can see it did break, offering us a nice entry on this bearish candle, and you can see it gave us a nice move to the downside. Then moving on to the 4-hourly, you can see it sort of, even on the 1-hourly would have been a better entry. You can see we had the break of this low with a nice strong candle moving to the downside and coming with a retest again, offering us a very nice entry on the close of that bearish candle again for another move to the downside. And now it looks like we have the similar pattern coming here. So you can see we had a break, nice strong candle, then again a move, retest of that zone, and now we had a bounce. So just keep an eye on it. It is a Monday, so Mondays tend to be not so nice for trading. So but maybe if the pattern is there, if your entry is there, do take it. Make sure to follow your rules, not breaking any rules of your trading system or that you have set up. So that is again for the Euro Swiss franc. We have trades on the hourly chart, possible trades on the hourly chart, and then we've got the pound Kiwi. So we'll see what happened with that. You can see, so we were looking at the weekly time frame. Excuse me. You can see we had this triangle forming on the weekly. We were waiting for this candle to close, and it did close beyond that. So there is a possible entry to the upside, keeping in mind that we have a very strong area of resistance or support we had here. So this could now offer area of resistance for a possible break and retest to the downside. So right now that it is looking good either way, and also keeping in mind that we have this is still a very strong area from that previous test, and you can see that's the possible reason for this consolidation. Obviously it is still within that range, so the range is actually all the way up to here. You can see there is this other retest over here. So we will look for, you could look for potential moves inside of this on the shorter time frame, but if you're looking at for more of the longer time frame, do keep in mind that if you are taking any long trades, keep in mind that we have a very strong area of resistance here, offering previous support, and you can see offering previous resistance as well. So do keep that in mind for a possible retest that area. But obviously in the week, if you are trading this on a shorter time frame, there is a lot of space to trade in from here to there. We have a range of about 700 to 800 pips. So there's a lot of movement, so do keep that in mind. There's a lot of opportunity inside that area for smaller time frames like the daily, 4-hourly, even the 1-hourly chart. So that is what we'll be looking at for the pound Kiwi dollar. The last one we're looking at is the US dollar Canadian dollar. So we can see this one we were looking at this channel on the 4-hourly. You can or actually it was a 30-minute if my memory is correct. You can see it has not ended up too well. Well, ended up very well for us, obviously with a non-farm payroll causing a lot of chaos in the markets. So my personal self, I tend to stay away from the markets when big news events come out, just because I'm not a fundamental trader. I'm more of a technical trader, so technical patterns can be very badly influenced by fundamentals, so I tend to stay away if I can. You can see here it did not really follow that pattern, but coming back to the weekly, the daily, we can see we still had that very nice channel that was broken. We have had this area of sort of resistance that it has broken past, sort of still consolidating on it, but you can see we have had sort of sorry, let me just get rid of this. We have had sort of a retest on this channel over here. It's pretty far away, so it is sort of pushing it a bit. So we could still possibly see moves further down, or it just depends. If it does go past this area, we're keeping in mind we have stops along the way for possible areas of resistance. So this is still a very strong area of resistance, but like I said, this pattern was invalidated on the 30-minute from just a bit of chaos in the market. So, but there is still a lot of opportunity, so do keep this in mind. But other than that, all the other patterns have worked out pretty well. We've got some good trades or good opportunities coming in the week as well for markets. So do keep your eye on our YouTube channel. We will be posting it as well. Also have a look at the Black Bull Markets Twitter page. So they will be retweeting my tweets. Black Bull Markets as well will be tweeting their own tweets as we will be tweeting our own tweets as well. So lots of information, valuable information as well. Lots of fundamentals for you guys who are keen on that as well, and also technical things too. So do keep an eye on that as well. And then again, if you guys did like this video, please do give us a thumbs up. Also click that subscribe button and also the bell icon to get new notifications of whenever we release new videos. And if you want to contact us, please do so. Our details will be provided down below in the description of the video. Or if you guys want to have a live chat with us, please do so. Go to blackbullmarkets.com, click on the little green button at the top that says live chat. We will be there waiting for you. If you guys prefer to contact us via email, please do so at support@blackbullmarkets.com. We will get back to you as soon as we can. All right, everyone, hope you guys did enjoy that video. And from everyone here at Black Bull Markets, enjoy the rest of your trading week. Very exciting, and safe trading. Thanks for watching.